Hey, welcome to my channel, Crafting with Cami. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to stop by. Today is the 25th, which means we have another monthly mystery envelope challenge. I actually sent this one out this month, and so I said it's June for June's mystery envelope challenge. I have included some acrylic white stars, which are these here, which are some old, close to my heart enamels or acrylics. I have included some acrylic white stars, 2 strips of old pattern paper from my stash, a 6x6 piece of raspberry cardstock, and a little dog hair. It's inevitable around here, which bonus points if you include this. My challenge to you, use what you can of these products to create a card or scrapbook layout along with anything else in your stash. Here's the twist. You must include a Cricut image. This could be for a title, a sentiment, embellishment. It just needs to be made on the Cricut. Happy crafting, Cami. This will be a single page layout. And I like to start on some white cardstock typically. So I brought that in. I have some pictures from when we were visiting. We went and watched one of my friend's daughters play soccer. So their jerseys or their shirts are that bright pink, which match that raspberry. The raspberry is a close to my heart color. Here's a little picture, and then we went out to eat after her game. So I thought maybe a flip-flap, because I do want to keep this to a single page layout. So I might include a flip-flap for these 3. For my Cricut image, I created this soccer ball. I'm kind of thinking, I'm not sure quite yet what I'll do with these. But I'm kind of thinking of having this as like behind my photos and then having my photos kind of overlapping somehow. And then maybe I could bring these in underneath. I cut a white circle out as well to go behind the soccer ball so that if I layer, I don't have the pink, if that makes sense. So maybe I could go something like that. Or I could do them along the side. I really like this paper, how it kind of has those splatters on it. I could use this to map my photos. Then I could do kind of like a frame style layout. Maybe bring that soccer ball back in. Then I wouldn't want to mat this on the raspberry because it'd be raspberry on raspberry. But I already printed it with that white border. Could do something like that. Or I could cut these down into like little squares or triangles, and I could do kind of like a grid behind it. That might look cool. I could do, you know, something like that. I think I'm going to cut these down. I think that might be fun. This small piece that came in the envelope, I could cut that one down too and kind of add that into the background. I might try that. So we'll go ahead and cut this down into triangles as well. I'm kind of liking how this is coming together. And then that soccer ball could maybe go up here, so maybe I need to move all this down then. Here's what I have. So all of these are adhered down, so I didn't bother putting any in the center since my soccer ball will be going there. And then I'm thinking splatters here, maybe splatters here. And then for my photos, I have 2 4x4s, a 3x4, and then this little 2x2. I still have a little bit of this. I didn't cut it all up, so I could mat a photo in that. This is Capri, and I think that looks pretty good with the rock or blue rock. And then I think it actually ties in pretty good with the sky as well. The pink definitely makes the shirts pop. I could double mat some as well. Okay, so I got all of these double matted. I thought the pink helped bring out the shirts, but then the blue was a good contrast to kind of add a little more dimension, something to the layout rather than everything so stark. It wouldn't hurt to bring in more black, and I thought about outlining these in black, but I got excited at hearing, so I didn't. Okay, this is what I've decided with the pictures, and then I will add my flip flap here. I did not add any inking down here since I do have that picture hiding that. I could still add some up here. I do still have my enamel stars or acrylic stars. So I'm going to add these around the layout, kind of focusing on a triangular formation and just doing them in little groups. It's fun to be able to document these pictures. I don't get to use pink on my layouts very often, but this just matched the shirts, their soccer shirts, perfectly. We love being in this little girl's life. She's not so little anymore. She's 8 and we've known her for the last 7 years, so it's been fun watching her grow and get into different sports and activities. So this was just one of her soccer games that we were able to make, and then after the soccer game we went out to eat and she got to tell us all about the summer camps that she's going to this year, so lots of fun. All right, I used every single acrylic shape out of that little bag. I'm still considering doing something over here. Maybe add some blue splatter. I don't have Capri ink, but I have Periwinkle, Glacier, and Bluebird. So I'm wondering if any of those would tie in nicely. I have splatter. All right, here is that Glacier, and I think Glacier's a little too green. I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. And then if it's up here, here is that Bluebird, which is way too dark, but the second generation Bluebird isn't bad. Second generation Bluebird almost looks periwinkle with how small this is. So I'm actually leaning towards either periwinkle or glacier. Let's do periwinkle. I think that'll tie in nicely. And it's so far away, I don't think it'll be too noticeable that it's the wrong shade. So I have my periwinkle ink. And I'm actually just going to spin this around here. I have bonus points. There's dog hair. All right, make sure that we don't have any on the block. And I'm actually just gonna go. Having that black around the soccer ball is nice. I can just go right over the top of that with my splatters and you can't even see it. It doesn't show up on the black. This is a collaboration video with the Inspiration Collaboration team. So they will be getting the exact same products in the mystery envelope, and then they will make either a card or a layout using those products. So their videos will be linked down below along with the playlist. So be sure to check theirs out, see what they did with these products. Let's go ahead and pull those instructions back out. The acrylic white shapes, the 2 pattern papers, the 6x6 raspberry cardstock, and a little dog hair, which I'm sure if you flip these over and look at the tape, there's some on there. And then create a card or scrapbook layout using these and anything in your stash. You must use a Cricut image, which my soccer ball is. So let's take a closer look here. I really like this pattern paper. I like those splatters, and since I added splatters over here, I think that ties in nicely. And there's all of those acrylic shapes. All right, be sure to check out that description box for everybody else's videos. And until next time, live a life worth scrapping. Bye, guys.